Santa Trek, QZ, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu.
Hey, we're just going to do some check 20 meters. I'm running the Icom. Got the Icom going. Talk about that some other time. 7300 RSBA1 remote sitting up here in the living room. Figured I'd peruse 20 meters. I have to go into the dungeon. I'm just running 100 watts here. Take a run through 20 and see what's going on. See if there's anybody calling CQ and see if I can work some guys. Even if I've worked them before. Don't care. So, 14171. Get the volume back up here.
Bye-bye, I'm QZ, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu. QZ, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 1. Oh. Shoot.
Sorry, Stroke 7 station, Stroke 7. Okay, Sugar Papa 6, Kilo Echo Delta Stroke 7, is that Roger?
A lot of static crashing. We got storms around us.
Okay, I got your suffix. Schubert, Kilo Echo Delta Stroke 7, but Schubert 26, Kilo Echo Delta Stroke 7, is that Roger? Sorry, no copy. Kilo Echo Delta station, Kilo Echo Delta, one more time. Okay, Sugar Alpha 6, Kilo Echo Delta Stroke 7, I think. Thank you for your patience. You're 5 and 5 with a lot of QSB, 5 and 5 with a lot of QSB, QSL. Okay, Kilo Oscar Delta, Sugar Alpha 6, Kilo Oscar Delta, Stroke 7, order. Sorry, no copy. One more time. Let's do one more time. Okay, 5-7 with QSB, okay. Sugar Alpha 6, Kilo Oscar Delta, Stroke 7, is that okay? Okay, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. 73, have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Mike 7, Mike, Roger. You're 5 and 9, 59. Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu, QSL.
Really, dude? You're going to rag chew?
Thank you very much for contact, my friend. 73, and have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Whiskey Station again. Copy. QZ, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu, QZ.
Kilowatt 1, Golf Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike, 59.
QSL 59 in Vermont. Thank you much. 73.
73, QZ, Lima Zulu 1, Kilo Zulu. Delta 3, Italy. Alpha Delta 3, Italy.
Let's see what else we got. Let's just whip the VFO here.
Thank you very much. 73, QZ. Pete, and very nice to meet you. In the clear, 5 in 5, 55 band conditions are turning, so 5 in 5. And my name is Gene, Japan, England, America, Norway. Gene is the name, and the French word for John, over. Okay, very fine, George. Very, very fine, no problem, and nice to meet you. I'm running a 2-element wire beam, Muxon type 6-bander, and looking to Canada at the present time, George. And the transceiver is an FTDX101D, 300 watts output, 350 watts output, and condenser studio microphone, George. Go ahead.
That 101D sounds creamy. Creamy. Jeez, I wish I could get my hands on one of them things.
Okay, very fine, George. Very fine. And okay, for your system sounds great. And I'll link those 70 and the mini beam. I suppose it's a mini beam, or?
I got a hotkey set up to key the radio right here in the bottom right-hand corner on this little iPad port. That's how I'm keying it. So the rig is downstairs, running a little micro PC, mini PC that hosts the server, and I can turn the radio on.
Okay, very, very fine, George. I do know the first class MA5B, and today there's a new one. It's a name MA6B, I suppose, 6-band, I suppose, George, or 6, or
ILC was
anymore.
just a little hot.
There is an upgrade, I suppose. But yeah, sounds great, George, over.
And I'm running no processing on the headset. I'm running this little Logitech USB 2.0 headset. Picked up by the USB audio codec. No processing, just EQ and the radio. Don't care. It's just very clean, very simple. If I should move along, I'll come back.
Okay, 9 Alpha Stroke Whiskey 7 Mike Tango Hotel, Eco America 5 India Papa Mike. Estoy utilizando una antena un dipolo multibanda de fabricación japonés, modificado con más bandas. Es el Whisky 8010 de Diamond, de la talla Mon, y hace muchos años que lo tengo. También lo tengo modificado para trabajar con potencia. Estoy aproximadamente 800, un kilovatio de un amplificador Icom 1000, y la radio es una Icom 7300. Con tu permiso he hecho una pequeña grabación digital del Icom 7300. CQ North America, CQ North America. This is Ocean Norway 3 Juliet Charlie Alpha. Ocean Norway 3 Juliet Charlie Alpha, listing DX for North America, CQ on 20.5 North America.
Alpha
Delta 3 India. Delta 3 India.
Alpha Delta 3 India.
Kilo Delta 3 India. Kilo Delta 3 India.
America. Denmark. 3 Italy.
I don't have the call. I don't have the call. Can you please repeat the call again?
Denmark. 3 Italy. America. Denmark. 3 Italy.
America, kilowatt, 3 Italy. America,
Use Delta.
kilowatt.
Don't use Denmark.
Is that correct?
Use the correct phonetics.
America. Delta. 3 Italy.
There you go.
3 Italy.
America, Delta, 3
See,
Italy.
there you go.
America, Delta, 3 Italy. Is that correct?
If you use unusual phonetics or anything outside of the norm in QSB or on a weak signal, it causes confusion. I always say that. That's for the new guys. I hear a lot of guys do that, and some people have success, but you're better off.
Copy on you. The audio is good. The audio is good from South Carolina to Belgium. So very good afternoon.
Much better off using the proper phonetics. It's what we're all trained to listen for.
G-O-E. Joe is the name, over.
Roger, Joe. Thank you so much. The name is Vicky, like Victoria. Vicky over here, Joe. Good to talk with you. I'll turn you loose. 73.
Roger, Vic. Okay, thank you. No problem. So very good afternoon and see you later on there. This is ON3 Julius Charlie Alpha with Alpha Delta 1. Alpha Delta 1 Italy. Bye-bye.
Alpha Delta 3 is Italy. Trace. Alpha Delta 3 Italy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alpha Delta 3 Italy. Alpha Delta 3 Italy. Okay, thank you, my friend. Have a good afternoon and good weekend for you and the family. This is ON3 TCA QRT. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe. 73 is my friend. Gracias, 73.
CQ, beaming North America. CQ, beaming North America. CQ20, Ocean Norway 3, Juliet Charlie Alpha. Ocean Norway 3, Juliet Charlie Alpha, listing CQ for North America.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo Delta 1 or something. Please repeat the call.
Kilo 1 Germany Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo Germany 1, question mark about the suffix. Can you please give me your suffix, over?
Prefix. Kilo 1, Germany, Mexico, Golf Mike, over.
Yeah, Roger, Kilo Germany 1, Golf Mike.
Forget it.
Kilo Germany 1, Golf
He's
Mike,
weak.
Mike.
He's not even bumping the S meter.
So no problem. Very good afternoon over there from ON3 Juliet Charlie Alpha. You are 5 and 9, 59, over.
No, I'm not. QSL, you are 5 and 9, 59 into Vermont. And please correct the call. It's Kilo 1, Golf Mike, Kilo 1, Golf Mike, over.
Yeah, Roger, Kilo 1, Golf Mike. Kilo Golf 1, Mike. QSL, over.
Okay, you got it right the first time, but then you changed it to a Kilo Golf. It's Kilo 1, Kilo number 1, Kilo number 1, Kilo number 1, Golf Mike, over.
Yeah, Roger, Kilo number 1, Golf Mike. Kilo number 1, Golf Mike. QSL, correct, over.
QSL. Yes, you were 59 into Vermont, Northeast United States. Over.
Roger. Thank you for the 59 in Vermont. Thank you for the 59 in Vermont this afternoon there. Your 5 and 9 is the country of Belgium and the country of Belgium on the North Sea coast. So thank you for coming back to the call there. Kilo 1, Germany, Mike. 73 and good afternoon. A good weekend for you and the family there.
He's patient, which is great.
Charlie Alpha with the QRT. 73, bye-bye.
7-3, thank you much. K1GMM.
CQ beaming North America. CQ beaming North America. Ocean Norway 3, Juliet Charlie Alpha. Ocean Norway 3, Juliet Charlie Alpha. Listing CQ for North. Victoria India Kilo, Mike next to you. Victoria, Echo Kilo 6, Tango American, and please just a moment, listening my company, Adam, go ahead. Okay, thank you, Mr. Oleg. Whiskey Papa 4. Victor, this is Oscar, November 6, Whiskey Delta Lima. Good morning, Hannibal. Good morning, 5-9. Your signal report is 5-9. My name is Adam, QTH Fleron City in Belgium. Mike, back to you. Again, a lot of QRM and QR Nancy on the band tonight, but very nice to work you. First time to work Jordan, so very nice for that. We'll say 7-3 and I'll hold you up. 7-3 and take care.
Okay, my friend, thank you very much for the very best here. So to Jordan, my pleasure to wait with you in Rotterdam. Echo 3, Julius Romeo Bravo, JY Traffic 8
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, NASA. Bye-bye, 7-3. Bye-bye.
India, United States.
Jeez, I could, if he didn't go so fast, I don't have a good enough copy on him.
Japan, Mike, Zulu. Japan, Mike, Zulu, Roger. This is correct. IU2, JMZ, avec 90U. I am Peter. IU2, JMZ. I'm very envious of your fishing activity, Bert.
I'll try and get you an auto bit. This is Golf Mike 2, Tango.
Oh, shoot. Really?
This is Whiskey Bravo 4 Delta Kilo Uniform, Space Coast, Florida. QRZ.
I think almost a year ago that we talked to each other, Roger.
Yes, sir. You are just on board.
Roger. Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm on a small island for the weekend. Small island off the west coast of Scotland. The details are on my QRZ. QSL? Thank you very much, my friend. 73 for now, take care. This is Golf Mike 2, Tango Tango, QRZ. TQ, Golf Mike 2, Tango Tango, Golf Mike 2, Tango Tango, calling TQ and standing by.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Sierra Papa 9, Juliet Mike Zulu, you 59 plus.
God, people making all kinds of frickin' racket.
Yeah,
God.
operator, this side is Steve, and I'm on a small island off the west coast of Scotland. Details on QRZ,
Idiots.
my friend. Yourself?
Jeez.
Take care. QRZ?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The Kilo Station?
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike. Golf Mike, over.
Yeah, Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Thanks for repeating, my friend. You're 5-7 to 5-8 this evening onto Great Comrade Island. Operator this side, Steve. QSL?
Hey, QSL there, Steve. Name is Steve this side. Thanks for the 5758. Give you a 59. Nice signal coming into state of Vermont, northeast United States. Enjoy your time. 7-3 and have fun there. GM2TT K1GMM, over.
Yeah, all copy, Steve. Thanks for returning the call, mate. Hopefully get you in the log again soon, but you take care and have a nice weekend.
7-3, thank you.
Golf Mike 2, Tango QRZ. CQ20, this is Golf Mike 2, Tango. Golf Mike 2, Tango, calling CQ and standing by. Echo Alpha 1, Fox Bravo. Thank you for repeating, my friend. Also 5-5.
Yeah, well, I'm located in the western part of GI. GI is not very big, so it's probably a bit academic by US standards, but we're over towards the west, going close to the border with County Donegal, which is part of Echo India. And if you know anything about the map of Ireland, on the north coast, 30 miles due north from us, is the city of Londonderry. Does that ring any bells, or are you familiar with this part of the world? Over.
Oh, Mommy's home. He's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, well, that's pretty normal what I find with people. And of course, with the history of the north over
The
last,
hurricane in the kitchen.
Well, not recent history,
Dog's
recent
going
history,
crazy.
back a bit. Nobody wanted to come here.
Easy
because
out
they,
there, easy.
Safe, and with the news that was going out, I'm not entirely surprised.
Who is that, Gus? Who's that,
So many
Gussie?
People have been to Ireland, but they haven't been to our part of it.
Who is that, Gussie?
And
Is that Mommy?
not just American people.
I know. You upset because Mommy
The
left?
guys that work regularly came to England.
Oh, what is that, Gussie?
They
Get
got
up.
a W6, a VK6
Get that, Gus.
who says he'll come and see me at Easter next year, so he's going to make it to GI, so that'll be nice. It's nice to put a face to the guys you're talking to. KW7Y did come in here and stayed with us for an afternoon with his XYL, and it was wonderful. I used to work him quite regularly. I'm not hearing him recently. I don't know whether he's inactive or we just don't cross paths. Used to work him on 40 in the late afternoon, but of course this is the wrong time of year, Steve. So I wonder what you're running for the record. This is the Drake line, the TR7 lineup. The antenna is a homemade 4-element quad, which is fed with gamma matches at about 70 feet. Getting on a bit now. It's 25 years old, but it's standing up pretty good. It's on a fixed tower, so it count, not easy to maintain. So back to you, GI3 and VW.
Alright, let's go poke around. A few signals down here, down low, so...
CQDX, the Indian.
Shoot. I always do that with this thing. I'd shift the VFO.
India Sierra Zero Hotel Mike Zulu calling CQDX and listening over. CQDX, the India Sierra Zero Hotel Mike Zulu. India Sierra Zero Hotel Mike Zulu calling CQDX and listening over.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Again.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Again, Mike.
Kilo 1 Germany Mike Mike. Kilo 1 Germany Mike Mike. Over.
Okay, the station Mike. Station Mike again.
Kilo 1 Germany Mike Mike. Germany Mike Mike. Over.
Okay, Kilo 1 Juliet Mike. Roger.
Golf Mike Mike. Golf Mike Mike. Golf Mike Mike. Over.
Okay, Golf Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Roger.
QSL 57 5 and 7 into Vermont. Over.
Yeah, QSL, you're also 5 and 7 in South Sardinia Island, Stephen. My name is Luca, like a Lima uniform, Charlie Alpha, Roger.
QSL Luca. Yep, name is Steve here. You got it. Not going to hold it because I know the copy isn't very good. But thanks for picking me up. Really quick, does the audio sound okay? I am remote. I am running remote on an Icom 7300 through a remote server. Over.
Oh, nice business, Stephen. Nice business. Okay. I'm in my QTH right now. I'm using IC7610. Really old amplifier, yes, a Cell 2100, 400 watt right now. And antenna is arch aluminum dipole, normally V configuration, and then using a studio microphone, dynamic L sound, Papa Radio 3. Back to you, Stephen. Kilo 1, Guatemala, Mexico, Italy, Sugar Zero, Hotel Mike Zulu.
QSL Luca, very nice. Well, I'm glad it's working okay. I didn't check it through a web SDR or anything. I just lit it up and took off. So I'm just 100 watts of remoting using a laptop up here in the living room with a $20 USB headset, a Logitech 2.0 headset. 100 watts, and the antenna is a 2-element loop going northeast. Thank you very much, Luca. I'm not going to hold it. Wife just got home. I'm going to touch base with her, and this is going to YouTube. I've been recording this for about the past half hour, so it'll post probably tonight, tomorrow, whatever. If you're interested, no big deal. 7-3, have a great evening, and thanks so much for picking up the call. India Sierra Zero Hotel Mike Zulu, Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Over.
Yeah, QSL Stephen, Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Holly Sugar Zero, Hotel Auxiliary County. Anyway, Stephen, thanks a lot for the contact, thanks for the information. I wish you all of the best, and I hope to catch you again on the air. Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Holly Sugar Zero, Hotel Auxiliary, bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye now. Thank you, Luca. K1GMM.
CQDX, de India Sierra Zero Hotel.
Glad to hear you on.
Roger, Jack, thank you. Super 517, but I've been in for north of Florida, okay? I've been in more for north, but here's the copy and a good modulation in QSL.
I'm located right near the Kennedy Space Center on the east coast of Florida, and not far from the ocean, probably 10 kilometers from the ocean or so.
Roger, working very well, okay, Jack, no problem at all. My name is Nuno, November Uniform, November Oscar. Nuno, it's my name, and it's a pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much for upping my call, you in my log, and I hope to see you soon. 7-3, good luck, Jack.
Okay, Nuno, thanks for the call back, and you have a great evening. Again, nice, strong signal. Good to hear you tonight. 73, and you have a good evening and a good day tomorrow.
Okay, the same for you, Jack. Thank you very much, my friend. Good luck in your contact. Separation, Charlie Tango 7, Alpha Golf Echo, calling 20 meters. Victor 5 India, something, repeat again. Yankee Echo 5 India November Alpha. Thank you, my friend. 5 and 9, this is correct. India Echo 5 India November Alpha. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yankee Victor 5 India November Alpha. Okay, sin problema, mi amigo. Sin problema. 5-9 en Portugal, Royal.
Excelente, gracias por contestarme y te envío muchos 73, muy buenas noches, adelante.
Vale, Y, gracias por el contacto. Escuchando ahí nuevamente ustedes, ya tenemos un contacto en línea. Es un placer, Y. 73, amigo. Buenos contactos, los saludo. Ok, gracias, Y, pela ayuda. Vale, un 73, mi amigo. Buenos contactos. Separation, this is Charlie Tango 7, Alpha Golf Echo, calling 20 meters.
Kilo Juliet 4, Juliet Tango.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got good evening, Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Golf Echo, I think it is. Please copy Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Name is Steve in Vermont. You're 5'9 plus. Over.
Roger, Steve. Thank you, my friend. You are 5 and 9 East in Portugal tonight.
QSL. Yeah, thanks for the 5'9". I heard a bunch of other people calling, so I'm going to get out of the way. Thanks for picking me up, 7-3, and have a great weekend coming up there. Over.
Okay, Steve. Thank you for new band. We have the 80 and the 40 meters, now 20, and 41.66, not 600, QSL.
Oh, Roger, I don't have I'm remote. I'm running remote right now, actually upstairs in the living room. So I'm 100 watts on a 2-element loop going northeast, an Icom 7300, just the exciter only. So, yeah, and I'm on a different log. The log is not synced to the main station downstairs. So, it will, though. I will upload it, and this will confirm on this band on QRZ and LOTW. Over.
Roger. Steve, no problem at all, my friend. Thank you for your band, and I hope to see you again. You are remote working beautiful. No problem at all. 7-3, and best regards from Portugal. Good luck, Stephen. 7-3.
7-3, thank you. K1 GMM.
And go Quebec.
Okay, Stephen, 7-3, my friend. Okay, I down for 166.5, okay?
166.500, okay? I down for a more precise frequency. The Kilo Juliet 4, go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't zero beated to him. That's funny. Thought he sounded high in pitch, but he's probably up on 6.
Tijuana, Echo, Mikey, Ortale.
What the flip?
And now 20 meters, KSL.
Into Eastern Europe, and
What are you doing?
Would have spent maybe.
Gosh, dog's eating his bone right next to me.
Landed up at Heathrow Airport.
What are you
and they had
chewing
to
on?
arrange it where they sold the car back to the people they bought it from.
What are you chewing on,
and,
Gussie?
I thought that was marvelous.
Is that
Jim
Gussie?
was in his 80s at that stage. He's been 90-something now, so of course they're not travelling anymore. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, he's rag chewing most likely, so I'm going to move.
Qua abbiamo 19 gradi.
Thank you for returning the call. You're a beautiful 5-8 over here, north part of Belgium, very close to the border with the Netherlands.
This freaking thing. Kidding me?
Roger, QSL, Matty, QSL. I'm also pushing only 100 watts barefoot from a Yes 2 Fox Tango 920, a pretty old transceiver. Antenna is a 4-element Tango Hotel 6 antenna in the direction of Europe. Thank you for the QSL today from the northern part of Belgium, close to the Netherlands border. I hope to have QSLs with you further down the lock very soon. Ocean, November 6, Mike Alpha Tango, Alpha Bravo 1 Foxtrot. Thank you, Matthew. 73. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Pleasure was all mine. Hope to hear you again. 7-3.
73, Matthew. Bye-bye. Calling CQ, beaming Europe. Calling CQDX. This is Alpha Bravo 1 Foxtrot, AB1S. Alpha Bravo 1 Foxtrot. Calling CQ and listening.
W7MTA. Thanks for the report, Ray. Es como está dicho, no sé. It's nice to meet you for the first time. As you heard, my name is Mark, Mike Alpha Radio Kilo. And yeah, I'm using a remote station in Croatia right now. It's doing about 1.5 kilowatts, 1.5 kilowatts into a 5 or 6 element Yagi. And yeah, your signal is about 5959. I'm not pointing toward you right now. You're on the off the side of my beam, Lala. But still a good signal. What are you running today? Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for the information. I'm using a Canon TS2000. I'm running about 100 watts My antenna is a DH11DX beaming directional to Croatia. Okay. So, question, nice condition as you operating remote from USA to Croatia. Okay, very nice indeed. Okay. It's beautiful. Tell me something about that remote station. Is your station or is it a ground station? Tell me something about that, Marcos. 9 Alpha Stroke Whiskey 7 Mike Tango Hotel, Charlie Tango 1 Delta Mike Charlie. Over.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, QSL on that. Well, you're sounding good. And,
73 from Belgium and microphone back to Mr. Ovic. Bravo Radio. QSL. QSL the 5 and 8. You're 5 and 6. 56, State of Maryland from Whiskey X-Ray 3 Golf.
Get that. Go get him.
7-3. Thanks, my friend.
Roger, my friend. Thanks for the nice report from Caracas. 5 and 9. 5-9. Your report, Roger.
Did I work him already?
Muchas gracias, mi amigo. 73, saludos. Bye. Bye-bye. Delta Hotel 1 Tango Tango. CQ20.
Should I?
Is it W1JPP, Roger?
What the heck?
W1JPP, Joe. Greetings to Rhode Island. 5 and 8 tonight. 5-8 your report. Name Oliver, near Munich, Roger. Thank you. Thanks, God. We do have some propagation tonight. Much better than yesterday, I guess. So great to hear you again, Joe, and have a very good weekend from DH1 Tango Tango, Roger.
Excuse me.
Thanks very much, Joe, and all the best. Delta Hotel 1 Tango Tango, CQ20.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The Kilo 1?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Roger, K1 GMM 73 from Bavaria. The name this end is Oliver, and I'm in Greater Munich. I report in the next over. So back to you, K1 GMM, DH1 Tango, over.
Yeah, DH1 Tango, Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Thank you, Oliver, for picking me up. You are 5'9", in the clear, solid. Really nice coming in here into state of Vermont. And the handle is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I am running remote. About 25 feet from the shack. I'm on a laptop. I'm lazy, and I just lit up the laptop on a 7300 100 watts and a 2-element loop, running remote off a remote server down in the basement. And you're doing a fine job there. DH1TT K1 GMM, over.
Roger, Steve. I have to laugh because it looks like we're running a very equal setup. Even my hardware setup is installed downstairs in the basement in a network cabinet. And usually I'm always remote. Actually, of course, at the local area network. I'm upstairs here in on the main floor in my office or lab or however you want to call it. But everything remote control here. And by the way, you're 5 and 9, 59. Maybe a little bit hard audio, but it's okay. It's okay. Very fine. Steve, back to you. K1GMM DH1TT. Over.
Yeah, well, if you've got a good enough copy on me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick out the compression. So I just took the compression out. I'm not a big fan of the processor, and it looks like my audio is really hot on the ALC. Is it a an EQ thing? Because I'm just running a it's a Logitech. Yeah, it is. It's hitting the ALC pretty hard. It's just a Logitech USB headset plugged into the laptop. That's all it is. And just the EQ and the radio over, but it is spanking the ALC pretty hard. Go ahead.
Yeah, Steve, please don't get me wrong. It's not my way to criticize or teach. No, please don't misunderstand that. But the key word for me was using the laptop. Even I was fighting with some, I will not call it issues, but with some hidden audio settings. From my knowledge or experience, the main stupid thing, it's not stupid. No. Let me explain. As you know, nowadays, these laptops with built-in microphones or audio codec chip, they're mainly pre-tuned, adjusted, configured for some video calls, means microphone and speaker running at the same time. What they do, they put in some crazy software on top, and often it's hard to find this additional software and to switch off this fancy audio or DSP settings. And my experience was after I disengaged all that switches related to any DSP settings, the audio was perfect. And I also figured out that in my case, I have to say in my case, the tiny built-in microphone is enough to operate remote from the laptop. Of course, every hardware is different, but I remember, my God, how long I was looking for these adjustments. And the next thing is
Test.
the OS, in my case Windows, is coming with own settings, and on top, anywhere in the background, software of the company who is responsible for the audio codec, add another soft, and a big chaos. So my best results always after I disengage or deleted all that stupid stuff. Steve, K1GMM DH1TT, go ahead. Sorry for the long over.
No, that's okay. Why is that still? It's still slaughtering. Jeez, I rolled the USB mod back. I'm gonna have to get in there and fuss with it. Yeah, it's funny because this headset, dude, I've been having problems. I normally run it on a DAW on the laptop, and you ought to hear this thing with the DAW. I had a friend of mine tell me who's a big audio freak, and I'm big into the SSB voodoo stuff, right? I just don't care. For this stuff, I just want it clear and articulate and legible. But I was running it on the DAW, and he said, what are you running? I said, oh, this $20 Logitech headset. No, the dog's trying to get in my lap, and I got the computer on it. And he said, you got to be kidding me. He says, that thing sounds like a $2,000 Neumann. You ought to hear this thing with the DAW, dude. It's insane, even on the Icom. It's got audio down to like 40 hertz, and it pushes it all the way to about 3.1 kilohertz. It's absolutely savage, but I can't get it stable. So I was on a net this morning chatting with some guys on the Breakfast Club, it's called, over here stateside. And right when I keyed up, I said, does everything sound okay? And the net control came back, Rich, and he says, nah, you're all distorted. So I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm hoping there's no distortion on it. But please tell me if there is. If there's distortion, then I got something else going on because I'm just going direct through the USB audio codec. That's it. There's no processing on this except what's in the radio, Oliver. Go ahead.
Yeah. No distortion. Not in any way. Believe me, I'm the guy who's telling immediately if something going wrong. Even I know that 50% fed up to get this information, but I have to tell the truth because even I expect someone is telling me immediately if something going wrong here. No, there's no distortion. It sounds a bit hard. This is the best way I can describe that in a foreign language, Roger.
Is it too brittle? Is there too much top end? Because I have the bass set at 4 and the treble set at 3, and this microphone has a tremendous amount of top end. Over.
Yeah. I want to be careful. At that point, don't laugh. Of course, even I have another second receivers, third receivers, fourth receivers. I'm a lazy guy. What I do is listen to myself online on any of these TV or web SDRs. That's my way. And I tell you, even I'm using only a very simple cartridge. Any unknown 50-cent Chinese-made electret. That's all. So nothing super fancy in mind. Even I have another bunch of high rated microphones, etc. No. I'm going the easy way here. Most comfortable, soft headphone without any pressure on my beanie. A piece of hard copper wire as a boom, and on top, believe it or not, was a piece of rubber tape, duct tape. That cartridge is taped on. It's a part of an in-ear headset which I got for free as a giveaway years ago. It was laying in the shelf here for a long time, and I don't know, a year ago I found it by accident, and I thought, let's give it a try, and I was really surprised. So that's the story here. By the way, of course, it's all based on some software. In my case, I'm running CDs with an HL2, Hermes Light 2, 1.5 watts into a single LD MOS, and finally pushing 750 watts into a home-built foil-mint Yagi at about 104 feet. So that's the story from my end. Back to you, Steve. K1GMM, TH1 Tango Tango, over.
Okay, yeah, sounds very good. So I just made a change, and I didn't realize it, but I was actually really hot on the treble, and I brought the treble back down to 1 on the radio. I want this simple. If I'm remoting, I don't need anything crazy. I've got more crap to throw at audio than you can shake a stick at, dude. And if I want to crack the plaster on your wall, literally shatter your wall in half, I can do that. But for a remote, I don't give a crap. I really don't. I just want it clear. But I don't want it so brittle that it cuts. It's like someone taking a jackhammer to your skull. So, just give me a yes or no. Did that help what I did? Is it a little bit less brittle? So treble's at 1 and bass I think I have at 4. And I can go either way. Go ahead.
Day and night, Steve, Roger.
Oh, good. So, because I respect your opinion. Yeah, I hear you all the time. You always have great audio. Love listening to you. So, it's tolerable then. Yes.
I would say don't touch anything. I like this. It's good for redirect you. Not that stupid. Sorry to say, but broadbanding, 4KC, and scratching and splattering, and however, no, it's good balanced. Or maybe, I don't know, you like the low ends, and that's okay. It's not too much, not too over presented. Even the spectrum is looking good, so thumbs up for that, Roger.
Okay, as long I don't want to be extreme on each end because I've just been running through 20 meters working DX, and the low end can be a problem on weak signals, and that's what I'm very cautious about when I'm working DX. If I'm 20 over and I'm sitting there chatting at 4 kilohertz wide, who cares, right? But I found I actually use an RX DAP system on receive K1GMM, haven't ID'd, and what I have in there is it basically is a cloud lifter for the audio. So I can take like an S0 signal and make it sound like it's 20 over. And it's amazing. There's nothing like it on the planet. And I have an Anon, and Anon can't even touch this. So what I have, it's brilliant. And I stumbled upon this by accident. So I use this particular denoiser program. And I set a low frequency roll off at around 200 hertz. And it's a click of a button. It's software that runs on the front end of the radio. And if you know how you get someone who's, if you get someone who's down, like you get some sharp QSB and they drop down towards the noise floor, and it's great when they're like S9 plus, right? But when you got a weak signal in there and they're pushing a lot of bottom end, you can't hear anything. It sounds like whoa, 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 whoa. You lose all the articulation, especially if there's static crashing QRM. So I just click that button and bang, it strips all of that audio out. Let's say from like 140, 150 hertz, 200 hertz, somewhere in there, and it strips it all out. Now it's not as nice to listen to, but I have literally an armchair copy on them. That's why I'm very cautious for this application for like working DX and stuff. I just got done trying to I must have said my call sign like half a dozen times and he finally got it because the copy was marginal, so there's my point. I want to be easily readable in this environment. Over.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's the same here. I tell you, Steve, of course, I do have some, let's say, basic audio background, but I followed, of course, everything about audio in our hobby for 2 decades. It's not enough. It's 23, 2000. No, from the 90s.
Gosh,
from
he's 20 over.
Up and downs, and it was very interesting. And I tell you, to be honest, even I played with different hardware and preamps, processing, equalizing, multiband compressors, etc., etc. I fed up of this many years ago. The main problem is there are some guys on, especially here in southwestern Europe. They do not know what they do. They know not that much about the basics and penetrating the bands here in Europe with horrible signals.
What is your problem, Gus?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Sound like God from heaven, and that is a trend maybe.
Look at him.
From a different band, but
he's such a handsome boy.
Nothing much to do with ham radio, but maybe I'm too strange. I don't know. No, so I try to set up my poor man's hardware here in a way that I hope even someone is hearing me under most difficult conditions, because even I like to pick out low signals out of the noise here. This is what I do much prefer instead of someone with, I don't know, 20 elements and 10 kilowatts. That's easy, but giving others a chance with just a piece of wire and low power, that is what I like a lot. And in that situation, it is important, or the main thing is good readability. I don't know. Things change over the years, so I'm far away from all that hocus pocus super fancy audio, blah, blah, Steve. K1GMM, DH1TT, go ahead.
Yeah, amen to that, dude. K1GFM. I've been having these conversations with friends of mine about going simple. There's something, and that's why I really, you know, people are probably like, dude, why are you using the 7300? You've got an Anon, you've got a Sun. Why are you using that thing? Because it's freaking simple. You go downstairs, or, if I were going to run it from the shack, you hit the button and pull the trigger. That's it. I mean, good Lord, dude. If you saw the amount of software that I have to light up just to run a radio, you'd be like, what are you, crazy? So there's something to be said for just light it up and run. And I got to tell you, dude, I cracked open the RF gain. You were 20 plus, just over 20 over at one point on your last go around. Your last go. You are so loud in here, dude. It's like literally like we're sitting here face to face. But that being said, let me let you go. See if you can pick up some more. I really didn't want to hold you up, but I appreciate you taking the time. I'm always listening around, especially in the afternoons, and I hear you in here. You always put out a great signal, and you always sound absolutely perfect. So, not that it matters. I don't give audio reports. But it's a great station to listen to. I'll just leave it there. We'll catch up with you later. My wife's home, and I'm going to touch base with her. And I am recording this. I've been recording this for probably an hour, and I'm going to push it up to YouTube. So this will be right at the end of the video. If you're interested, if you're not, don't sweat it, dude. It's just for the viewers and subscribers. They're always interested in what I'm doing. I have no idea why. DH1TT, pleasure as always, Oliver. Thanks so much for taking your time, and I appreciate the feedback. K1GMM, over.
No problem, Steve. Nobody can force me, and you don't hold me. I'm mainly on the band to have some good conversations, to learn something new maybe, and one last comment maybe about audio. It is nowadays, it is overrated, totally overrated, and for me there are many more other interesting things in the hobby.
Yep.
Finally, it's always also a question of personal taste. But nobody can impress me with I like to say, hocus pocus, super fancy hardware, super 2K microphones, etc. This is, it's not my cup of tea, to make a long story short. Steve, you take care. Thanks for the call. Greetings. What did you say? Greetings to Vermont. Oh, very rare, tiny state in the Northeast. So you have a good weekend, and talk to you soon again. K1GMM, DH1 Tango Tango. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Oliver. We'll catch you soon. K1GMM.
73s. Bye-bye.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. That was fun. Let's see. What am I doing? See you guys later. Ciao.